Okay. Let's get this link. Let's see here. Stream has started. Let's get. Please bear with me while I set this up. I want to get this link out. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get this started. Hey guys, Jeepers Animations here. Welcome to the 500 subscribers special live stream. And in this video, we are going to be doing a couple of things. One of the things, the main thing we're going to do here is we're going to be doing Q&A in the chat room. You guys can ask me anything you want, and I will do my best to answer it in the video. This will be archived, so if you miss the stream, it's okay. This video will be up. And another thing we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be customizing some stuff. Specifically, likely Nemesis Prime, in an old project I haven't shown you guys yet. So, let me see here. Oh, hi, Explicit. Hello, what do you think so far of the TLK figures? Okay, that is a good question. There are some so far. I suppose we're just talking about Optimus Prime, the Voyager, Bumblebee, Berserker, and Barricade, but I'm not that impressed so far. I expected a little bit more, especially with Bumblebee. He doesn't look anything like he does, like he's supposed to look. And actually, that is something I wanted to talk to you about. So let me turn this on. I think that looks good. Yep. Looks good to me. But as far as Bumblebee, I think he's probably the worst out of all of them. But I think I'm going to be customizing a lot of his toy line myself. Specifically with Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. Barricade, I think, looks fine. Berserker, I think, also looks fine. But hopefully the rest of the line is not a whole bunch of remakes or whatever. Optimus, I think, looks good, actually. The Voyager, I think that looks a lot better than the one they previously had, the leader class for Age of Extinction. But progress is progress, I guess. Um, I did see pictures of a Grimlock that is supposed to be coming out. Basically, it looks like mine. So, you know, I probably won't have to get that. My plan was to show you guys what I'm doing customizing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Oh, wait. I think I might have something. Don't know what that is. It's very weird. Okay, let's set this up. That way I can show you guys. What is this? Hey, ho. Excuse me. Will you be making a stop motion series? Yes. I do have one I'm currently working on. And it's called Transformers New Chain of Command. Hopefully that fixed it. Is the audio okay now? Yes? Hopefully that fixed the audio. But to answer your question explicit, yes, I do have a stop motion series that I'm working on now. It's called Transformers New Chain of Command. And it is to be... It should be released this year. You should see something. I've released a few clips here and there. But it's coming along. ATF Artist, 1998. Dreadwing, 2029. How you doing? See you guys here in the chat. Set this camera up. And... see if this works. Are you guys seeing my camera? Hopefully this is working. Is the camera working, guys? I realize the stream is probably delayed. It does appear that this is working, so this is good. I can show you guys what I'm doing while also conversing with you in the chat. Okay, let's do this. Let's take this link. Don't see anything. Not sure why. Don't see anything. That's very weird. It's showing here that I have something. Because I have it on my phone right now, and I'm trying to show you guys my customizing. It's not. Let's see here. What do you see now? Is that working? That should be working, I think. Okay, now it looks like it's working. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. Yay, this is gonna work. Hello, hi, Nutibs Prime. Welcome to the channel. But back to my stop motion series. I am currently working on it. It's called Transformers New Chain of Command. Hopefully it is coming out this year. You may have seen a couple of my videos on my channel about it, like by Poster, and I put out a couple of short clips, but I'm going to be doing a lot more with that this year, especially with my new editing software. So I think we can get started here. So I love your customs. Thanks, Anonymous Prime. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I didn't think that my customizing would be to the level it's at now, but I am glad that I have been able to progress it over the years and really turn it into something I can do. Okay, so let's put this down. I can come over here. Okay, so as far as the Transformers The Last Night figures go, I do plan to make my own Bumblebee using the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee mold. Basically, the only thing I'll be changing about this is the vehicle mode, just to reshell it and to make it look more like the Last Night Bumblebee. Possibly getting rid of this, retooling all of this, retooling this, the hood, maybe the spoiler, remolding the tail lights back here. So that's something you can look forward to in the future. Another thing I might be working on today is this. This is a general Viacon that I started a while ago, actually, and I've never gotten a chance to finish it. There's this one, and then there's this, which is a Jet Viacon. So it's just something I thought I could try. I think they kind of turned out well. I just need to finish them. So maybe we'll work on those today. Nemesis Prime is also here. Favorite Transformers stop motion so far. Forgive me, I agree with Nadimus. You customers are great. Customers are tight. Thanks, TF Artist. Explicit favorite Transformers stop motion of mine or on YouTube in general? Which one do you want me to answer? So far or in general? Also, we're going to be working on Nemesis Prime, just because I need to get this guy finished and possibly do a stop motion of him. Now that I have my new editing software, I will be doing more stop motions. Probably you'll have maybe 2 next week. I do want to get the Ironhide versus Long Haul fan vote in. Thank you guys all for voting. Both. Okay. My favorite stop motion that I've done so far is probably my Transformation and Sound Effects Part 1. The first one I did. I like the way the transformations were as fluid as I can, and honestly, I've been trying to get all of my stop motions to be as fluid as that level. Even though the quality of the camera wasn't good at that time, I'm still proud of the way that looked. Also, my most recent one, Part 4, which is at like 11,000 views now, which is insane. As far as my favorite stop motion on YouTube, ooh, I'm not one to like to pick favorites. I've got several. Um, one of my inspirations, Jossify, one of his old videos was his Ironhide versus Sentinel Prime video. It was either that or it was his Sentinel Prime stop motion that really got me into doing this kind of thing. Absurdly awesome, always has awesome stuff. It's always hilarious. Swag Wave. There's just way too many to choose from for me. Hi, Adam. Hello, Nice Customs. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support. So, I think we can get started here. Let's take Bumblebee, move him off to the side, because we don't need him anymore. Let's move Nemesis Prime to the side, and let's move this guy to the side. We can focus on this guy. Now, I started with this guy, basically doing a silver for his Bane bodyguards. Now I think we're going to go with gunmetal today. Yes, gunmetal will do just nicely. What kind of paint do you use to paint your figures? Because when I paint my figures, the paint slips from plastic. Excellent question, Explicit. Typically, I like to use 2 different brands, but the types of paint are very different. The first brand that I use is Tamiya. Looks like this. Am I camera focus? Well, you can see this. If it comes like this, I usually get this at a store called Hobbytown USA. You can find it online, on eBay, really cheap. But Tamiya makes acrylic and enamel paints, which basically means that the enamel paints are a lot harder to get off. Not that it's a bad thing, but that means that it won't chip as much. No, sorry, I think I have that backwards. Enamel paint is easier to get off. Acrylic is the one you're going to have a hard time with. The other type of paint I use is Texture's paint, which comes in a small bottle like this. Most of the time, it'll be an enamel paint. I prefer to use enamel paints. When you do it, you want to shake it up. And you want to shake the bottle well, well enough because there's 2 components in the bottle that makes the paint. So you have to mix it well. Jeepers Animation is a perfect, glorious YouTuber. Yes! You can kind of see it in this bottle, that there's a liquid at the top, and then there's this component here at the bottom. And you have to shake them well, which mixes it up. Mix, 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 mix. Okay. Let's do this. Just generally, again, I want to do this, go over this just one more time. I went over this before in one of my recent custom videos. So we're going to do this one more time. You want to have your paint, brushes. You see my big cup of brushes back here, which is I will be pulling from momentarily. A cup of water to rinse with. And some paper. What else? What else? What else? What else? If you want to, for more advanced stuff, you want to get some super glue. Super glue, some putty, which doesn't look like that. It looks like this. You can get this at Walmart. Most everything except for the paint, you can get at Walmart. Walmart or Home Depot. Sandpaper is also important, but we're not going to need any of that today. All we need today is paint and paintbrushes and water. When you paint your figures, the paint slips from the plastic. Explicit, what kind of paint are you using? Because I will say that another thing you might be missing from your painting is priming it. this is what I use to prime my figures. Before I paint anything on the figure, I will prime it first, so that the paint sticks to something. You can get this at Walmart too. Everything I've shown you is under like $5 maybe. So let's move this guy back over here. Mainly today for him, we're going to be painting the underside of these wings, his upper arms, under this wing, here. Anything, basically, almost anything that's black. Oh yeah, all this is going to be a nice gunmetal color, which is here. I wish this camera would focus. Here, let me see. Woo! Focus. No, it's not going to focus. Okay. And we have this mixed. Ooh, 5 likes. You guys are awesome. Is the sound good? Can you guys hear me okay? Open this up. Yeah, that's the color we're going to use on this guy. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to look through these paint brushes to see what kind of brush I'm going to use today. I think I might use this one. Oh, that's another thing. Brushes. You can get a pack of brushes. Yep, we can. Excellent. Okay. You can get a pack of brushes. You won't get this many. This is from multiple brush sets over time. But you can get a brush set at Michael's or Walmart for about $5. It'll give you like 10 different brushes. Some of them look like this. 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 These I don't really use. No, I don't really have a use for these. But you will get them. It's nice to hang on to them. Something else that you might need for customizing for more advanced stuff, for like remolding and stuff, is styrene. Let me move this back. This is basically a sheet of plastic, basically. Flimsy. I got this from Hobbytown, USA. Basically, you cut it with an X-Acto knife, which is another thing you will need. And another thing I forgot to mention. Basically, you cut it into the shape you want. You put it in some hot water, which hardens it. Basically, you take it out, you glue it on. I use styrene for my Elita 1 custom to make her head sculpt. Sound is fine on my end. Sound is perfect. Excellent. So let's get started. We're going to use this brush for this guy. And first thing we're going to do is the underside of these wings, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. So let's shake this again just for safekeeping. And just a little bit halfway on, halfway off. And we're going to go right here. Just like this. Now, I have worked on this for a while. This has already been primed, so we don't have to worry about that today. Just like that. You can see the contrast in between this light silver and this dark silver, and I think it breaks it up nicely. I think I use these colors for my side swipe, and I really like the way that turned out. So let's go on this one over here, just a little bit. And, just going to go over the top of this just like this. Now, typically when you talk to a customizer, they will try to explain to you that you need to thin your paints, just because typically when you get a jar of paint, let me see if I have one that's fairly new. Let me close this paint while I'm talking. Typically when you get a jar of paint, the consistency of it will be very thick. Typically you want your paint to be, here, I don't think I've opened this yet. Let's shake this up. All of your customers are perfect. Thank you, Anonymous. Well, let's see. Come on, open. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I've opened this one yet. You can see that, well, Tamiya paints, the consistency of it, if you can see that in there. It's very runny. You want the consistency of, I'd say, a little thicker than milk. Not spoiled milk, regular milk. You want the consistency of milk. Just so that when you apply it, you can get several coats if need be. So let's shake this up again. So let me ask you guys a question. What did you guys think of the Transformers Last Night trailer that aired on the Super Bowl? I thought it was awesome. What did you guys think? Whoop, got off camera there. Don't want to do that. So let's just go around this one here. Like this. And the reason I made these guys is the Takara Beacons are far too expensive for me in my budget. And B, I had these guys lying around. I wanted to do something with them. And, well, I turned them into generals. They thought it'd be cool. And I think these have turned out pretty well. Let's move this arm out of the way. I'm convinced. I'm tempted to take his arm off. It's in the way. In fact, I think I might do that. Let's put this down. I think that was off camera. I apologize. Let's pop his arm up. Get off. Now you can see what I'm doing. Beef versus Optimus only. OMG, this is epic. I too thought that the TF5 Super Bowl spot was awesome. Yes, it was. Movie's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Okay, and we can see that this has turned out quite nicely, I think. I really wish this camera would focus. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad on you guys' end. Or maybe when it's archived it'll look better. I don't know. But that's what it looks like now. You can see the contrast between this and this, which I think breaks it up perfectly. Now let's take his arm off over here and do the same thing over here. Come on. Get off. Get off. Get off. Okay. You can sit over here with him. Think about what you did. Okay. Go over here on this side. Get close. Get close. Get close. I'm not using too much paint to paint this. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a dry brushing effect, but not all the way dry brushing, because there are panels in here. You can see these gray panels here that I'm not painting. I think it leaves a good effect on it. Just go over this like this. And we missed this part up here. That looks good. I think. What do you guys think? Think it looks good? I haven't worked on these guys in forever. Omega Lock and Solus Primer route to be in TF5. That sounds reasonable to me, especially with the Cybertron literally being in Earth's atmosphere, or at least I feel like that's Cybertron. So just to demonstrate, this is, what kind of paint is this? This is acrylic paint, and I'm going to clean my brush now. Just I'm gonna swish it around in a cup of water, very violently. Yes, so I had it wrong. No, I didn't. Yes, I had it wrong. The Tamiya paint typically, I'm not sure why, but the Tamiya paint comes off a lot easier than the Tester's paint does, no matter which brand of Tester's paint you get. So typically I just work with Tamiya paint. And pretty much all the paint came off. See, we're just gonna get a big towel and wipe this just like that. And voila, we're ready to paint again. I'm gonna set this brush off to the side just for a minute, and I'm gonna push him to the back just so we can get almost everybody in this stream. I don't know how long we've been going for here. 30 minutes already. Jeez. Okay. Oh, let's bring in big NM, Nemesis Prime. Why did I say NM? His name is FP. Okay, so with this guy, he's nearly finished, but there are still some things that I need to work on with him. How many layers of paint? Honestly, I think that depends on the color. If you're working with a lighter color, let's bring in Bumble Cave here. If you're working with a lighter color, you're going to need several coats of paint just because it's a very light color. And if you're using a dark primer, you will see straight through it. So this one, Bumble Cave, took 4 coats of yellow paint just to get it looking solid. You could probably use another one, but Bumble Cave is fine. So for darker colors, typically for me, I only need 1 or 2 coats of paint. But yeah, it all depends. So we're going to work on Nemesis Prime here. And what are we working on? Well, that. All this red. And there's some parts I missed when I primed this guy. It's not a problem because I can just go over it. And we're going to use a flat color. We're not using black. We're not using gunmetal. We're going to use this color, German gray. It's a flat color. You'll barely see it. Just something that's not too loud. If the paint jar will open! I don't think it will. Open! It's not opening. No, it's not opening. Let's try this. Oh, that's open. Wait a second. No, it's not empty. We can use it. Excellent. This is Needle Black. It's not entirely black. For this one, we're going to use a different paintbrush. That's dry now. Put that back. Let's see. What brush are we using? Let's use... this one. I'm using a thin one. Because I have to get in here, and I have to get in here. In the wheel well. It's not going to be fun, but we're going to do it anyway. Just like that. Don't worry about it. If we get any on this, I'll just go over it again. Just like that. Move, hand. See all that red? It needs to be gone. So typically I don't do this. Typically when I spray paint the primer on, it gets everything. But this time we missed. But it's okay. We just go over it. What's that? It's red. Kill it with fire. And this might take several coats because it was unprimed. Get it? Unprimed. Just layering this up. Layering this up. You guys probably can't see anything I'm doing, I can barely see what I'm doing because these spaces in here in this wheel weld is very, very tight. And but I can see the red disappearing, so we're doing something right. Okay, that was too much. There. Now we're just going to go on this side. You can see what I'm doing. This side. Get rid of that. Get out of the way, hand. We're going to get rid of that. Just like that. That's off screen. Just like this. I wish I had a lighter figure to work with. I still haven't primed Wheeljack yet because I puttied his arms. Basically, got to wrap all this that I don't want painted, and I'm only painting this part where my thumb is. So maybe I'll do that next week, or tomorrow, or tonight. It's pretty cool outside. So we're gonna put Nemesis Prime to the back because we don't need him right now. I think I mentioned this before. Upcoming stop motions will be in full swing in effect. I'm possibly going to do a test video of whichever one of these guys I finish first. And then I will be working on Ironhide versus Long Haul, the fan vote. Because you guys asked for it, and you got it, and you voted, which is awesome. A lot of people actually voted on that, so I have to go through and tally it up and see who won, and then determine the outcome based on that. And then I'll do another fan vote. Probably Ultra Magnus and Bludgeon or somebody, I don't know. So, swap. So how's everybody doing? It's Friday, end of the week and the last day. So what you gonna do? Let's go back to this brush that I used before. Share. Copy. Please bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to share this link. I shook up this bottle. And we're going to go over his back, just like this. It's already been primed. You don't have to worry about any of this. The prime got everywhere on this, which is awesome. And I think that looks much better. Now, typically, I pretty much hand paint almost everything. Yeah, almost everything. The only thing I did spray paint was the base coat for the Dinobots. The light silver that you see, that was spray painted. The dark was hand painted, which Hasbro totally stole my look. Come on, guys. It totally stole my look. Get out of here. Oh, my computer. Oh, my computer. Come on. Stop being slow. Okay. Worthless crap. Doing great. Just taking time to relax. Yep, that's always good. I have to sometimes take time to relax myself, especially with all that's going on in college, and then you got this, and you have to plan for your next video. It's always good to take time to relax. If you don't, you become mad, like the Joker. Let's do this little bit here. Not sure if you guys can see that. Oh, that's an edit piece. I'll just do this. I think that looks good. I will have high definition photos of all of this on my Facebook page, and I'll probably make a video of it. So do not worry if the stream quality is bad. You will be able to see what I have done. Also, I'm working on more voiceover stuff because that's something I've been wanting to work on for a while, but I have not had the chance to until now. More voiceovers. Voiceover files. I did one a couple years ago now, probably. Just a voiceover reel of just me doing random voices. I think that looks good. So now we missed the front. Missed the front of his legs. How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? Now let's see if this is gonna work. It went away. Aw. Cleaning my brush now. I typically always ask this when I have an opportunity like this. Is there anything you guys would like to see from my channel? Anything specific? Any stop motions? Any test videos? Anything like that? One thing, load. Okay, let's see here. Oop. Let me just share this link on the Facebook page, which is booming. I apologize for the quiet. And my computer just made a noise. Come on, paste the link. Paste the link. My computer's being dumb. Hi. Did the link not copy itself? Stupid. Copy. Paste. Thank you. Continue. Publish. Okay. Let's push this to the back. I want to share with you guys some some secret projects, although they're not going to be secret now, that I'm currently working on. Um, I'm not going to show them to you, but I will just tell you what I am doing. Currently, I have two Transformers Universe customs that I am currently trying to complete. One of them is named Triage, who is he's an Autobot medical officer, basically a rookie version of Ratchet, you could say. The other is a Decepticon Bruiser, whose name is Derail, uh, who was very cool in the game. The game Transformers Universe, of course, coming out years ago. And then it was canceled and never was I don't want to have the stream take too long. I think I might wrap it up here. But 500 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you again for 500 subscribers. Stay tuned this coming week for more videos. I thank you guys for conversing with me in the chat. It's been a fun time. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned for more stop motions this coming week as my computer is up running and in prime condition, Optimus Prime condition. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.